I got involved in poker because my father used to play poker. He was an actor and did movies, but his great love was playing poker, and he used to play. He used to run a game, and they'd play about twice a week. And sometimes the game was hosted in our house. They usually played in a hotel, so it was in the house. I got to watch for about 15 or 20 minutes, and that's how I got interested. I guess I would like to be a barrister. I always find being a barrister fascinating when they're appearing in court, and you have to sort of think quickly on your feet. So that's the profession I would have liked. Wasn't smart enough to do that, probably. The nickname the Don, really, when I was playing at the Poker Million, they said you'll have to sign up on Ladbrokes Online and just pick a name. So basically my mother used to call me Don, which is short for Donnacha. So I thought, well, some people would say Don or some people would say Don, so I thought the Don made a bit of sense. Somebody else already had it on Ladbrokes, but they managed to put a few italics in or something. I guess the Poker Million, which wasn't unfortunately worth $1 million that year, it was worth 300,000. My favourite place is probably the Vic, really. I feel sort of comfortable there. I've played a lot of cash games over the years, and never really like Vegas that much. By the time I get off the plane, I sort of think, why am I putting myself through this? The 12, 13 hour flight, and don't really like Vegas that much, but obviously spend a lot of time there. I don't see anybody better than myself. Yet. That's a good question. Well, I guess the players that, obviously I would usually go on who's won the most money, so I suppose the players, when you say who's the best online player, I presume you mean cash player. So I guess Dave Callahan and Tom Hanlon are probably the people that have won the most money online. So, that would probably make them the best players. I'd certainly like to play Andy Blackhead up. That's fair enough. If he doesn't run out of money for it. I think fond of the two, and it's great fun if you put the two together and drink and play at the same time. But it's not good for your bankroll, so I definitely wouldn't advise it. But I couldn't live without either one. Poker, I think. Yeah. Well, it's pretty hard to do both of those at the same time. I probably would have said sex years ago, but maybe now I'd say poker. Yes, I got suspended from the Vic for, they said, verbally abusing a dealer who wasn't one of their regular dealers, and I was quite annoyed about that. I think they barred me for a month. I protested vigorously, and I suppose that was actually the beginning of when I stopped going over there on a regular basis. Brad Pitt, I think, yeah. Patrick Antoni is better looking, isn't he? Flipper, I think. He's got richer parents. I have to be careful here. I think Rory's sort of Owen's best friend. I think they're both really good fun. Yeah, John's probably a bit madder, so you could probably get more crack out of him. I'd prefer to be Owen O'Dea. I mean, then I'd have a long career in front of me. A bad beat story. Oh, I got my bad beat story very young.